gamers. The ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 is in full swing over at the Digi Square.
The event takes place now until September, so why not bring your friends and family to watch some esports and meet the esports gamers. Half-price VIP passes. We are located on 83 Zen Street, Elite City, and the fellows at Gamer Corner now offer custom esports gaming jerseys for 24 Helios 95 Helio cents plus taxes.
Contact us 55 22 5 5 5 5 5 5 or hit us up on the web.
I am Jarrod Raystar over at Elite City Elitosat Ballroom Nightclub. When there's an esports match at Digi Square, the summer esports tournament, we at the Elitosat do host dances and parties, even do special arrangements for weddings, birthdays, and special events. We even have a nightclub at the back end. We do have a strict clothing policy imposed at the ballroom area, so dress formal, and not in some gamer-style outfit. We are located just to the east of Digi Square in Elite City. Contact us at 55 22 723 885 or visit us online. We are located at 105 Zen Street, Elite City. We are open 7 days a week. This is RDK TV DT 5.1 Elite City, powering at 550 kilowatts, also relay on radio, stream, web, ITV, VOD devices and more. Powering up always, always. This is RDK 3000 TriStar television service. Welcome back to RDK 3000 TriStar Today. I am Dennis Decryptor, bringing to you live from Studio X8 Beta at the main HQ in Elite City. For those on CHQ Television, SRJ64 Television and Star 2000 Television, Virtual World, and Gaming Today is being preempted for today because the hosts of the show, CHQ's Melissa K. Robert James from Star 2000 and SRJ64's Mark J. Phelps are at Digi Square at this moment, getting ready to take on Gamers vs Celebrities esports match to take place at the top of the hour, in which we have our own who are also participating, Zen S Cryptor, Bogey M Cryptor and Zhoi E Cryptor, in which to compete against Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming in a 1-to-4 encounter Blitz Striker. The match starts in 15 minutes as it's 14:45 RDK right now. We join with my sis Danielle D. Cryptor, who is reporting live from Digi Square. Danielle, now as I heard from Chubby H. Cryptor, the panda guy in which we call, he sure is excited as with the companions among Splix RDK. Pika Poke at RDK and Ryan M. Cryptor.
Yes, Dennis. As you can see, the fellows are hyped on this, as Milo Z Cryptor sure are checking into Bogey, Zen and Zhoi to ensure they are ready for the esports match, even the controllers to make sure it's a go and adjust the positions on the gaming chairs, also set up the gaming headsets. Bogey, Zen and Zhoi are wearing the new RDK 3000 TriStar gaming jerseys for them, also the apparels too.
This is Bogey sure are geared up for the match with VWGT from CHQ, SRJ and Star.
Same as I, Zen S Cryptor and my friend Zhoi E Cryptor.
Yes indeed.
There you go, they are hyped and ready, as the esports match kicks off in 8.5 minutes. VWGT hosts and as well as esports gamers from Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming, in which...
Whoa, Danielle D. Cryptor, I request you to pause for now until further word. Now we just told from ELN24 that we are going to hand off to them with Catherine Zaniel's an afternoon live until the top of the hour, as Raymond Blake from Game TV will do a pre-match countdown report concerning the Celebrities vs Gamers match. And thus that will be all for the hour here at RDK 3000 TriStar Today. We will be back straight at 1500 hours RDK for our coverage of Gamer vs Celebrities match, including 3 of our own in the Celebrity Starter 6. From all at RDK 3000 TriStar, I am Dennis D. Cryptor, from Studio X8 Beta at our main HQ in Elite City. This has been RDK 3000 TriStar Today, game on. And we will see you at the top of the hour. However, for you KanBorAlert and viewers on RDK TV KanBorAlert plus Kilo Regions feed, RDK 3000 TriStar Today KanBorAlert edition with Taylor Andres from RDK KanBorAlert Bureau from Kanbordee City is next. Goodbye.
Welcome back to Afternoon Live on ELN24. I am Catherine Zanils bringing to you live from ELN24 Zen Media Broadcast Corp HQ in Elite City at Studio Alpha. We want to give a warm welcome to viewers over at all networks of RDK 3000 TriStar Television along with CHQ, SRJ and Star. Coming up tonight at 6 p.m. Elite City, on 24 Elitopian hours, an ELN24 exclusive, Ringo Silverstar will give us a tour and behind the scenes of the action at the ELP-EBAS. You do not want to miss that, so tune in for this. This is the ELP-EBAS will ring in the new Elite Metric Quad Season and XenYear of EMY 372.8 ELE and XenYear 0932 next week, and also the new French Republican Year of Year 229 and Nuniscantaviascant 2300 on the Tempus Spatium Pandecimal Seconds Time week of the 20th of September, 2020. Anyhow, we have 6 minutes left to the Gamers vs Celebrities match in the first of 2 special matches over at Digi Square. This is Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming takes on the Celebrities. In the starter 6 is the fellows from RDK 3000 TriStar and hosts from CHQ, SRJ and Star's Virtual World and Gaming Today. However, for you SRJ, Star and CHQ viewers, they will be back for tonight's episode of Virtual World and Gaming Tonight at usual sets, along with band members from the Jinxers, an epoch boy band, with singer KK Zanders and Rex T from Jinx Radio's Talk Back Live. This eSports match was originally to be held yesterday, but it got rescheduled to today due to Day of Remembrance imposed by the Elitopian Prime Minister and Emperor Zyko in response of last Monday's blast in what used to be Raptor City, Raptoripia, in which got wiped off the map. This pushed the All-Stars tournament to tonight at 8 p.m. Elite City, and we hand off to Raymond Blake.
Yes, this in which the commissioner of the Elitopian League of Gaming and Esports Game Jam had made tough choices on which to proceed with the match or move it to today over such tragedy and the Day of Remembrance yesterday, and has decided to make the call and move the match to today, with afternoon being the Celebrities vs Gamers and the All-Stars match, as this was chosen in a poll in which celebrities and gamers or esports teams to compete in the first match at the top of the hour, then the gamers and esports teams to compete in the All-Stars in the evening match, as voting was extended by 24 hours. Anyhow, for the celebrities who will be competing, it is the fellows from RDK 3000 TriStar in the starter 6, Zen S Cryptor, Bogey M Cryptor, Zhoi E Cryptor, along with the fellows from CHQ Enterprises, SRJ64 and Star 2000's Virtual World and Gaming Today and Virtual World and Gaming Tonight's Melissa Katsenshin, sister of Team K Gaming's Ralph Katsenshin, along with Robert James and Mark J. Phelps with his sister Tracy Phelps, who is off camera, along with KK Zanders, a singer from Elite City Metro, winner of 50 Elitopian Music Awards for 10 years straight in 16 categories, along with the epoch boy band members the Jinxers, drummer Ken Jinxer, guitarists Rex Jinxer and B Jinxer, singers Rocco Jinxer, Garam Jinxer, and Alex Jinxer, in which the singer and the band is also off camera. Anyhow, KK Zanders and the Jinxers will perform the halftime show during the All-Stars tournament tonight. This was done via a poll in which you, the viewer, in sponsorship with Game TV and ELN24, in which you fellas participated in the vote, and we have a huge turnout for the voting, as we almost broke the voting system even the final day of voting. And also for the esports teams to be competing, the viewers has chosen Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming to be among Team Vimeo, while the celebrities are Team Romeo, as the names was suggested by the viewers in the poll. Also, some have some funky names, even some though were inappropriate, as the subjects are rejected because it consists of those of sexist, racist, offensive, obscene, vulgar and such, including references to slangs of private parts regarding the butt, breasts and other subjects, as we cannot say that on television. Players to watch for is the 3 fellows from RDK 3000 TriStar, Zhoi E Cryptor, Bogey M Cryptor and Zen S Cryptor, also from Elite City Shock, Mickey Daniels, and Blood Red Gaming, Richard Kanders. Those who will be spectating, also coaching if needed, are Team K Gaming, Jinx Esports Gaming and RDK 3000 TriStar's head leader Ryan M Cryptor, deputy leader Milos Z Cryptor, GP Cryptor, the companions RDK Reich, RDK Jolt, RDK Yoshi, and Chubby H Cryptor, the RDK Panda, along with Splix RDK and Pika Poke RDK, with Danielle D Cryptor, an RDK 3000 TriStar correspondent, in which she will do her commentating for RDK 3000 TriStar today. This will be on the separate audio channel on RDK 3000 TriStar television service and on premium TV channel Gamer TV.
Also, my commentary will also be aired on RDK 3000 TriStar Radio, and streaming on smart home devices and home assistants, and online with Sean H. Cryptor and Rick J. Cryptor doing the live blog on the commentating at the RDK 3000 TriStar main headquarters.
Thanks for the addition, Danielle D. Cryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar.
Okay, Raymond Blake.
This is a competition esports match part of the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 Elite Year 1020 as we have approximate 90 seconds, 2.5 decinutes, or approaching 1 Dino Choi left to match start. Heads up, 1 Dino Choi warning to the event. By the way, this coverage is sponsored by K's Icon Amp Game Fuel, Gamer Corner, Flex Autos, Rock Tech, K-Tech Gaming, and powered by Game TV.
It is just about time.
2 Minutes left.
Smith Raystar, good work on the timing for the boards. Good thing for the new air hood. The other one just ran out of air during the last match over 90 minutes ago.
Lucky you, and you just have it to hand. Grab it out now. We are down to the final minute.
Okay, will do. Air horn at its ready. Armed, locked and loaded.
I can't believe 1 minute left. As always, the gameplay coverage is always on Game TV, Gamer Radio, and online with coverage from News and Talk Perspective on ELN24 and our social network handles at ELN24 and at Game TV. Anyhow, for RDK CHQ SRJ and Star viewers, we have to say goodbye as RDK 3000 TriStar Today continues next with Dennis D. Cryptor over at Studio X8 at the RDK main HQ. Thank you Raymond Blake from ELN24 Game TV. Game on. Anyhow, this is the esports gamers from Elite City Shock, including my younger brother Mickey Daniels and Blood Red Gaming. And celebrities, get ready and get into the game to put their game on in the esports match as the clock approaches 1500 hours RDK and midnight KBT on the new Kanbordee City of Pachiriso, Chestnut Board. KP15 is the time siren to sound inbound for the new Kanbordee City. Game on. This is RDK 3000 TriStar Today. I am Dennis D. Cryptor over at Studio X8 Beta at the main HQ in ELC. Headlines right now. Game on. Esports match kicks off now in the Celebrities vs Gamers match. Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming takes on BWGT in our own. We go live to Digi Square in a minute. There's going to be an ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege All-Stars Tournament to kick off at 2000 hours RDK tonight. Both matches competing in Counter Blitz Striker, first to 4. Developing story, 1 million were killed and no survivors in what used to be Raptor City in Raptoropia, in which it's no more in an explosion back last Monday done by a plot by evil Splixons to destroy subject with disc-type device with blast radius of 5 kilometers in which the satellite images that was recently released just today shared exclusively to us show the before and after images of such event. We reveal the images later on in the show. We begin with esports and gaming as there's an esports match that is being held right now at Digi Square just behind our building as gamers from Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming, dubbed Vimeo, takes on our own and BWGT with KK Xanders. The Jinxers and Rex T from Jinx Radio from Jinx Media Gonbornet next door to our HQ, this is dubbed Romeo. This is a first to 4 encounter blitz striker with 24-minute rounds and 6-minute breaks. We go live with Danielle D. Cryptor, who is live at DG Square at Team Romeo next to Zhoi E. Cryptor. Danielle, how is our fellows doing?
Wrong. I am standing behind Bogey M. Cryptor, and beside Ryan M. Cryptor and Chubby. Good thing I have my new anti-glare shades on, same ones as with Simon Harrows from ELN24 wears, so I can see what the gamers are doing. This as it's sure flurry of fury at this point, and oh my. 3-player, 5-player kill streak by Team Romeo led by Bogey M and Sen S. Cryptor. This as it makes Chubby and RDK Jolts for fly.
Yes, this as RDK Jolt needs some big time grooming again. Last time was 1 Kanbordee an hour, 12 minutes ago early on kilo Kanbordee an hour 119 kilo Kanbordee in time, couple solar minutes to 6 o'clock KST, several minutes before midnight KBT. Anyhow Splix RDK is okay.
I do need to be groomed too, but things are not as bad as RDK Jolt, as I was last groomed 1 Choi on nearly 15 minutes, 24 decinits ago. Oh my, good work Bogey, Zoe and Zen.
Nice work, teammates. Now let's do the same.
ZS,
Oh my.
Zhoi E.
Do countermeasures fast. Bogey M.
no,
Got
no,
eliminated. Good thing for the fellows at VW. Robert James.
This as Bogey
Mark
M.
J.
Crypter
Phelps.
gets
Let's
eliminated
do
in
this.
Counter Blitz Striker by Elite City Shock's Mickey Daniels assisted by Blood Red Gaming's Richard Kanders. Now the VWGT fellows are at it hard as Bogey makes it return to make revenge hard.
Yes, Bogey, you need to do it much harder.
Yes, Ryan M. Crypter, anyhow I do feel the power from your hand on my shoulder, and that is needed for revenge, as I, Bogey and VWGT and Zen and Zhoi fought back hard.
Good work, teammates.
Yes! Nice job!
Wow! Bogey and XenYear put on the card as fast as we do.
Yes, Mark J. However, I am the equal force as Bogey and Zen as they and I work together.
You both are correct, Robert James and Mark J. Phelps. Tracy Phelps, who is beside, is chanting on us.
Team Romeo sure gets on us by surprise. Even without warning or with very little notice. It's time to launch a special operation. Blood Red Gaming, Elite City Shock, Mickey Daniels. You're ready? Yes, Richard Kanders, let's do this.
Wow! This here is now contested. This is what I call some decent action.
Yes, Stefan Zanders, this as sure gets even interesting by the minute.
Yes, even us at JXEG do applaud the efforts by RDK 3000 TriStar and VWGT for Team Romeo and also Mickey Daniels of Elite City Shock and Richard Kanders from Blood Red Gaming and Team Vimeo.
Yes, Derek Matthews, I am amazed on how Team Romeo and Vineo sure gets into the action.
Affirmative, like two lions fighting for food.
You are correct, even I, Mark Zaniels sure are hyped on the action as we spectate what is going on. Wow. Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming, Mickey and Richard taking it hard. Yes. Even I, Corey Zanders, sure applaud on the efforts. I have my radio tuned to ELSN radio concerning the baseball game in progress in which Elite City Swifters play against Sharkville Dolphins at Zay Park. 3-run home runs in first inning. Now this even contested with no hitters throughout the board as it is tied 3-3 in bottom 4th inning with 0 outs, and looks like, oh my, 3-run home run for Elite City Swifters leading 6-3. Oh my. Corey Zanders, rain alarm level 1 is active. It just begun to rain hard outside. The baseball game is just confirmed to be in a rain delay since the Zay Park rooftop is jammed open and cannot be closed. Oh my god. Mark Zaniels, however, comes at a good time seconds after a home run by the Swifters.
It's beginning to rain already? I must tell Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming on the sudden weather change.
Andrew Smith, it sure is a chilly one and rainy too, but winds are not as strong as expected. It is 5:30 p.m, anyhow when will the rain stop? By 6?
Just a couple minutes before that or sooner, as there is clearing just behind the Zeno Media building, but it'll gonna take some time. Now Steve Rixaw, we must head to the Xenopolis City eSports Gaming Center to spectate the match at 7 p.m. in a viewing party from Elite City, Ilitopia regarding the Regional Summer Tournament All-Stars.
That is kinda a bit early. Let's get something to eat at Zeno Subs. The Wild Chicken Pizza sub has came out today, and at a good price, 11 Zarkos, 50 Zeno cents.
Yes, I am hungry. Let's go.
And that's the report from the Xenopolis City Stock Exchange on a preview of tomorrow's trade. That is all for Xeno News Market Wrap. I am Mickey Zhoi over at Xeno News Xeno Finance Market Desk Market News Center over at Xeno Media HQ in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, for those on Xeno Finance. Business Tonight is next, and for those on Xeno News 24, Xeno News at 6 is next. We will see you tomorrow. Have a nice evening from Xenopolis City. Goodbye.
This is Xeno News at 6. I am Alex Riom over at Studio X4, Xeno News Center at Xeno Media HQ in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia. Headlines at 6 o'clock. Esports and Gaming. Xenopolian Summer Tournament 2020 Playoffs Round 1. Xenopolis City Shock defeats RexStar Gaming in a 4-3 match score in the most heated and contested and fiercest esports match in Xenopolian history. Philitopian Esports. In the Celebrity vs Gamers esports match, Team Vimeo defeats Team Romeo in a 4-2 match score. Drama unfolded at end of match that resulted in the cops being dispatched to Digi Square in Elite City. This does not stop the ELP Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 All-Stars Tournament as it's still a go. However, the Jinxers will not preform at the halftime due to event. Match start in 1 hour at 8 p.m. Elite City, 7 p.m. Xenopolis City. Philitopian and Xenopolian Prime Ministers give sympathies and offers prayers to the ones affected in last Monday's blast in Raptor City and Raptoropia, with country wiped off the map with 1 million killed in a mild tsunami that was generated that affected western Splatoon coast that resulted in a tsunami advisory. We go live to the Xenopolis City Esports Gaming Center regarding a wild match that went into the books for the most fiercest esports match ever in Xenopolian history, with Xenopolis City Shock making a last-second move to win. This in moments, but we begin up north in Elitopia and Elite City Metro, in which there has been a dramatic event that unfolded at Digi Square, but not during the match of celebrities and gamers, but after match end, in which there was an incident in which the Jinxers and the band members which were raged on the loss and tried to use the musical instruments as weapons, including drums, electronic keyboards and guitars, and tried to bash at the Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming esports gamers, but they flee for safety unharmed. The band member inadvertently hit the microcar from RDK 3000 TriStar driven by a Panda with an electric guitar, causing 1000 LEOs, 3200 Zarkos in damages. Gaming computers, chairs, and desks were not the target, although a fellow in the stands got hit by a guitar thrown by the XenYear's band member. He suffered serious injuries and was transported to a hospital in critical condition. Anyhow, concerning the match, it sure was a fury in the first 4 rounds encounter Blitz Striker, resulting in a 2-2 tie at end of 4th round, with Team Romeo dominating the last 2 rounds to win in a 4-2 match score. Now for Team Star Beta, we have Jinx Esports Gaming, X8 Esports and G64 Esports that was chosen by our viewers in the poll and the attendees over at Digi Square. And for Team Star Alpha, we have Elite City Shock, Blood Red Gaming, and Digi Elite Esports as the viewers chose the selections also. Based on the stats, it is going to be the fiercest, even fierce than the one at the Xenopolian Esports tournament earlier today, in which Xenopolis City Shock shut out Xenostar Gaming 4-3 to advance to second round in the Xenopolian Esports Summer Tournament playoffs. Maybe the most fierce in the history of Elitopian Esports. Maybe even smashing the Kanbordee EIN record too. Those who will be spectating, Team K Gaming, RDK 3000 TriStar, without the companions and Ryan M. Cryptor, since the Panda's microcar is undergoing emergency repairs due to incident after the Celebrity vs Gamer tournament done by the band member from the XenYear, who is currently in a holding cell at the Elite City Police Department with charges being booked as early as tomorrow. Also the entire Elite City Swifters baseball team, especially Elite City Shock's Mickey Daniels' elder brother Rick Daniels, both number 88 for the Shock and the Swifters, who will be rooting for Mickey Daniels as the baseball game got suspended due to rain as the Swifters lead 6-4 against Sharkville. Dolphins bottom 4th inning with play resuming tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Elite City, along with KK Xanders and Brittany Zhoi, who will perform the halftime show. This is a competition esports match, part of the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 Elite Year 1020, as we have approximate 90 seconds, 2.5 deci nudes, or approaching 1D no choi left to match start. By the way, this coverage is sponsored by K-Zycon Amp Game Fuel, Gamer Corner, Flex Autos, RockTech, K-Tech Gaming, and powered by Game TV.
It is just about time.
2 minutes left.
Smith Raystar, good work on the timing for the boards. Good thing for the new air. The other one just ran out of air during the last match over 90 minutes ago.
Lucky, and you just hit the tip. Grab it out now. We are down to the final minute.
Okay, will do. Air horn and its red are locked and loaded.
I can't believe 1 minute left. As always, the gameplay coverage is always on Game TV, Gamer Radio, and online with coverage from News and Talk Perspective on ELN24 and our social network handles at ELN24 and at Game TV with hashtag. So join the conversation. Let's listen in to the hosts and gamers as we count down. This is Zeno News Prime. I am Alex Rion from Studio X4 Zeno News Center at Zeno Media at Xenopolis City, Xenopolia. Headlines at 7. Game on. The Elitopian Seasonal Esports All-Stars Tournament is underway right now as clock has struck 8 p.m. Elite City as this is a first to 4 encounter Blitz Striker. Coverage now on Zeno Gaming Esports. Elitopian Esports. In the Celebrity vs Gamers Esports match, Team Vimeo defeats Team Romeo in a 4-2 match score. Drama unfolded at end of match that resulted in the cops being dispatched to Digi Square in Elite City. Esports and Gaming. Xenopolian Summer Tournament 2020 Playoffs Round 1. Xenopolis City Shock defeats XenYear Gaming in a 4-3 match score in the most heated and contested and fiercest esports match in Xenopolian history. Elitopian and Xenopolian Prime Ministers give sympathies and offers prayers to the ones affected in last Monday's blast in Raptor City and Raptoropia, with country wiped off the map with 1 million killed in a mild tsunami that was generated that affected western Splatoon coast that resulted in a tsunami advisory. We begin the hour with esports and north of Xenopolia. The Elitopian Seasonal Esports All-Stars Tournament is underway right now. This is esports gamers from Elite City Shock, Blood Red Gaming, and Digi Elite Esports for Team Star Alpha to take on Team Star Beta consisting of Jinx Esports Gaming, G64 Esports, and X8 Esports. The event takes place in Elitopia's capital, Elite City at Digi Square, with the viewing party here in Xenopolis City in the downtown at the Xenopolis City Esports Gaming Center adjacent to Zeno Media headquarters. Teams Star Alpha and Star Beta are competing in Counter Blitz Striker in a best of 7, also known as first to 4 wins. Coverage of the match is on now at our sister network Zeno Gaming Esports, as Zeno Gaming Esports and Zeno News 24 are a parent company of Zeno Media. We go join with a Zeno News correspondent from the Xenopolis City Esports Gaming Center, but first we head up north to Elite City's Digi Square with the Zeno News correspondent Richard Zendros, who is the only Xenopolian correspondent who reports on site of the action, via Zeno Sky Link. What it's like in the first few moments of the esports match. More contested than the Xenopolian match Xenopolis City Shock and Zeno Star hours ago.
It seems to be possible, but it is early to call on this point, as I briefly glanced at the video monitor above and listening to Raymond Blake from ELN24 Game TV, in which is our affiliate, in which it is sure like in which I call for one example, a fair fight or a heated boxing, tennis or hockey match like in one example in the Xenopolian Hockey League Zeno Cup Finals back on May 2020. Xenopolis City Demons and Landshot Tsunamis went into hexadecimal overtime. 18 periods straight in the longest hockey tournament in Xenopolian history. In the end, Xenopolis City Demons defeat Landshot Tsunamis in a 2-1 score in a decisive Game 7. This is potentially to be the same with the Elitopian Esports Summer 2020 Tournament All-Stars, as it looks like Mickey Daniels from Elite City Shock and Richard K-Star from Blood Red Gaming sure mean business, as with JXEG Derek Matthews and a few from X8 and G64. Raymond Blake is walking to our booth now.
Raymond Blake from ELN24 Game TV, an affiliate from Zeno Media. Just to add this for the Zeno News 24 audience, that the esports match is now in a game pause due to a fan of the Jinxers who set off the fire. Tornado and police alarm over at Digi Square, however, is a deliberate pull in revenge for not performing at the halftime show and just got word from the security. It is a false alarm and the fan has been escorted out. This in which is a serious crime in the Elitopian Penal Code, in which can result in a felony charge punishable by 5 to 10 years in jail and a 20,000 LEO fine, equal to 64,000 Xenopolian Zarkos. It is also against the law in Xenopolia, punishable by up to 20 years in jail and a 80,000 Zarko fine, or 25,000 Elitopian LEOs. Brother Jarrod, good thing you acted fast to prevent such act as same act done by the fellow in Elite City. Ilotopia that resulted in a brief game pause that has recently ended.
Yes! This as I keep a watchful eye on the subject once I hear the alarm suddenly go off over at the G Square in Elite City, picked up by microphone from the TV camera and the audio portion of the broadcast via the Xeno News 24, and noted the fellow who was running towel in the main entrance, and I run to stop him just before he set off the fire alarm, police alarm and tornado alarm just 2 meters shy of the pull stations, just 1 meter from the exit. Victor, just earlier this afternoon, I did some tuning as I know how to tune well with help from the racers at Zen Racing. This as I put my vehicle on a dyno, increased the turbo pressure and adjusted the electric motor output. It is confirmed to peak at 600 PS and 820 Newton meters of torque, or a tad over 600 foot-pounds, previously 420 PS, 610 Newton meters, or 450 foot-pounds.
600 metric horsepower, 820 Newton meters. That is like 591 mechanical horsepower, 441 kilowatts, and as you said, over 600 foot-pounds, 604 and 83.6 kilogram force meters of torque. This is in line with my car as I tuned it yesterday. But mine is not a hybrid. It is a twin-charged, turbocharged, supercharged Boxer 4. Engine swapped from inline 4.
Oh my god! Is it still a 6-speed manual? Or did you upgrade to a dual clutch?
6-speed dual clutch.
Wow! Automatic with manual shift?
Yes.
600 metric horsepower, 820 Newton meters torque. That is like quite a beast. What is the max speed on the dyno run?
215 kN per choi, 358 kilometers per hour.
215 kch? Did you add like 15 kch extra?
Yes.
Same as my car.
215 kN per choi? 358 kilometers per hour? That is sure quite fast. However, that is like 20 kN per choi or 33 kilometers per hour shy of the max speed of my cousin's race car from Zen Racing.
This in which I challenged you, Mark Zaniels in a drag race, tomorrow, at the Kingdom Nitro drag strip at Zen Speedway. Best of 7.
What time?
2 p.m., 75.0 EMT, 1800 TRX, 9000 DZT, 4800 MLT.
I'm on. Victor, in response, I, Corey Zanders, challenge you in a drag race. Best of 9. Tomorrow also, but after the drag race with Joshy S Kanders and Mark Zaniels.
Alright.
This in the round 2 of the Xenopolian Summer Tournament 2020. I am going to be double duty as I'm also going to be host of ELN24 Today over at ELN24 for Today, as Zhoi is on assignment. Just a reminder that there's going to be a national test of the Elitopian emergency broadcast.
This is test of KanBorAlert and KanBorAlert. Today has test of this KanBorAlert and KanBorAlert alert system has under by Kanbordee Broadcasting System Television, originated from Kanbordee City, Kanbordee Republic, to all networks of KanBorAlert International. You are watching the Elitopian feed owned jointly by KanBorAlert in Kanbordee City and Jinx Media KanBorAlert in Elite City, Elitopia. If this were an actual emergency or threat, information on the type of hazard and instructions to protect lives and property would have followed the alert signal. Alert date, September 9, 2020, 9th Chesnaught KP15. Time, 8:58 ECRT, 9:58 Elite City Civil, 58.2 EMT, 1397 TRX, 3726 MLT, 7117 EZT. 1858 KBT, AST under by Elitopia. Show has aired an episode with Phineas and Ferb, in episodes are yet to air. This KanBorAlert/KanBorAlert alert system is used in conjunction with the Elitopian emergency broadcast alerting system, in which its system will also get tested imminently. Mastered by Emergency Management of Elitopia, in Elite City. Thank for this listen in KanBorAlert and KanBorAlert alert systems. This is test of KanBorAlert and KanBorAlert.
Please stand by for an important announcement from the Elitopian Emergency Broadcast Alerting System. This is a national test of the Elitopian Emergency Broadcast Alerting System. This is only a test. There is no emergency. This system is designed to alert the public of severe weather warnings issued by Meteorological Service of Elitopia, along with amber alerts for child abductions, blue alerts for police counterparts and silver alerts for military counterparts, along with other emergencies or events that pose a hazard including but not limited to the following: tsunami, earthquake, civil unrest, nuclear power plant meltdown, nuclear attack, air raid, asteroid or meteorite impact, radiological/chemical/biological hazard, mudslide. In an event of an emergency, either local, regional, or national, the alert tone would have followed information on the type of hazard or threat in official instructions to protect lives and property. In an event of a national or global emergency, telephones and mobiles should not be used as landlines and cellular lines would have been kept off limits to be used only for emergency, military or official use. In addition to the test carried over on radio, television, and select other devices, test messages also get carried to eligible mobile devices on all service providers. In Elite City Metro, the emergency sirens are also sounding as part of the periodic test in conjunction with the Elitopian Emergency Broadcast Alerting System, mastered by Elite City Emergency Management Office and DELCA, and will silence before 10:05 a.m. Elite City Civil Time and Elitopian Eastern Time Zone DST. The test is conducted every 3 months. Next scheduled national test is Wednesday, December 9, 2020. This concludes the national test of the Elitopian Emergency Broadcast Alerting System. This was only a test. Programming now resumes on this station. This is ELN24 Today. I am Raymond Blake over at Game TV Studios at Zen Broadcast Media Corp HQ in Elite City Metro. I will be joined with Mike Chinakai over at EBN in 30 minutes. Karen Zhoi is on assignment and will be back for tomorrow's show. Headlines right now. The test of the Elitopian Emergency Broadcast Alerting System has been conducted as things get tested every 3 months as tests get carried over radio, TV, and mobiles also via sirens in Elite City Metro that will hush soon. Coming up at 10:20 a.m. Elite City, on our Tasty Tuzit segment, we go live to the ELN24 kitchen with my elder brother Chef Rex Blake on a treat that I enjoy also the gamers would love. Gamer Munch a Bunch Mix. Recipe available at time of segment debut on our website and mobile apps. We begin the show with eSports as it's day 4 of the round 1 of playoffs of the ELG Game Jam eSports Mania Summer Siege 2020 Elite Year 1020 as 2 eSports match are on tap for today, first being Dance City Excelsior vs Cloud Jinx eSports to take place today at 3 p.m. Elite City, midnight KBT. And the evening match, X8 eSports vs G64 eSports Gaming tonight at 8 bells, at the stroke of the new Elite Metric Quad Season and XenYear of EMY372.8 ELE and XenYear 0932 with the event at the Elitosat next door. In yesterday's matches, Red Matrix eSports shut out Raptor Gaming in a contested 4-3 match score encounter Blitz Striker while it was an easy 4-0 win for Code 3 eSports against Dynamite City Ultra and same video game as both Code 3 and Red Matrix advanced to round 2 of the playoffs joining with Jinx eSports, Sharkville Mayhem, Blitztopolis Fuel, and Elite City Shock. We want to apologize because we have a fire alarm that is going off at Zen Media Broadcast Corp HQ and the management is determining the cause of the alarm. Welcome back to ELN24 Today. I am Raymond Blake from Game TV filling in for Karen Zhoi. Now we are at the ELN24 kitchen for the Tasty Tuzit as we have my bro Rex Blake, head chef over at Omega Italo Restaurant in which is beside Gamer Corner east of Digi Square on Zen Street. Before we go with the subject, we must talk about the fire alarm earlier in the hour. A producer told me, paper towel ignited as you turned on the wrong burner?
Yes, as I need to determine which burner goes to the pot after I tossed the paper towel sheet aiming for the wastebasket that went off target and landed on the burners. Good thing it was not contaminated with grease as I accidentally spilled some juice, thus need to clean it up.
Julian S., you ready? Pay attention to the Christmas tree.
Christmas tree? Christmas isn't for 3 months and a few a couple weeks.
Not that type of Christmas tree, I mean the starting lights used for the drag race.
Oh, that starting lights. I must know the terms used for drag race. Yes! Even though it was so close, but I won the best of 7.
Even though I lost, it was a very close one, just like 100ths of a second, thus the same reaction time of 95 milliseconds as Joshy and I start at the exact same time.
ELN24 Rain alert. ELN24 Rain alert. ELN24 Rain alert. ELN24 Rain alert.
I have searched most parts of Digi Square regarding Julian S. Mark Zaniels, Corey Xanders. Did you know where that Joshy went to? Did he went out of Digi Square or went to the washroom?
No. I got in touch with Team K Gaming and Captain Stefan Xanders are in talks with Julian S, and just got hold of him. Julian S is getting involved in esports and he is just now part of the Team K Gaming. Yes, Mark Zaniels, as he practices and does heavy gaming a lot.
How many hours did he clock per week on video games?
40 hours a week, 8 hours per day over 5 days from Monday to Friday, 0Z to 4Z, 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the afternoon, however a 1 hour break for lunch at noon.
Yes indeed, a break is a must after several hours doing gaming, even for an esports athlete pro gamer, especially for lunch as you said.
Bear in mind the television is quite new, and I, Skip do have the possession of the remote as I need to know how to control the television. Kanbordee set it up just the afternoon prior. Now it is getting close to midnight in Kanbordee City. We gotta catch up on the news with Kanbordee News Midnight on Gunbornet 1.
Good idea. KanBor needs to catch up with the news since I was hard at work dismantling the new month ball system as Kanbordee has made stance that the system is no longer to be used in favor of the fireworks. This as I gave it away to RDK 3000 TriStar Kanbordee Unit Division Bureau next door as RexStar set it up in the evening.
Yes, and Kanbordee has said RexStar is now the master of the ball drop, also the fireworks, as we also master the fireworks. Who just changed the channel to ELN24 International Kanbordee.
That was me, KanBorAlert, as I knew how to operate the television via smartphone as it have an IR feature. This as I knew the schedule of the eSports tournament in Elite-OPIA in Elite City Metro, in the playoffs and the bracket and results.
I do note, however, we must tune the channel back to KanBorAlert 1.
I do note the scheduling, as I note the upcoming match at the top of the hour, midnight KBT. Thus I had to make time conversions from Elite City time to KBT, advanced by 9 hours. This as I checked the Game TV website after following the links from the ELN24 website and printed off the schedule and marked times in KBT. Dan City Excelsior to take on Cloud Jinx eSports at midnight KBT.
Yes, that as I check my smartphone, tuning back to ELN24 International Kanbordee. This as I will also play the gaming music via the stereo system.
This is a first to 4 encounter blitz striker with 24-minute rounds and 6-minute breaks, and this is a competition esports match in the playoffs. Winner of the match will compete against winner of X8 esports and G64 esports to take place at 8 p.m. Elite City, 5 a.m. KBT, at the stroke of the new Elite Metric Quad Season and XenYear of EMY372.8 ELN24 0932.
This as I do hear from RDK 3000 TriStar KanBorAlert. RexStar Scripture told me to act fireworks and ball drop to occur over at the RDK Canberra Bureau, but fireworks is confined to the establishment and not across Kanbordee City. The public are also aware of this in the past hours and days.
This as I am also getting interest on the esports match, and good thing Game TV International is among the KanBor cable lineup, owned by the same fellas as ELN24 International, Zen Media Broadcast Corp and Elite City. This as I am putting the Kanbordee news on the DVR.
Please do be quick, even though you need to know how to get used to the new television remote. It should not be that hard as the style is similar to the old one.
However, this would take a bit of time as I need to memorize the buttons on the remote. This as I learn how to set up the DVR, and is the gaming music playing on the stereo. Not too loud though, as we do not want to distract Kanbordee Mudkip in another room.
This as KanBorAlert has remotely played the music in subject on the boombox and stereo system as he burned the songs on the CD and transferred files to the USB stick.
Sorry for the delay as Kanbordee News Midnight on KanBorAlert 1 is on the DVR.
Okay, as I just tuned it back. Here we go in
3, 2, 1. Game on.
Game on.
Let's get into the game. Hey, SplixCan.
Sorry, I just need to confirm that Kanbordee News is on the DVR.
Okay, SplixCan.
Yes, it's on the DVR as I am tuning it back to the previous channel.
So that's where the gaming music is originated, from the stereo and boombox. Also the audio I hear from the television tuned to ELN24 International Kanbordee.
Yes, as I do note there's an esports match in progress, Dan City Excelsior and Cloud Jinx eSports, on the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Chespin Siege KP15 in the first round of the playoffs, from Elite City's Digi Square.
This as I was drinking coffee and then heard the gaming music and checked my watch as it struck midnight as I know the matches on the playoff schedule.
Cloud Jinx. This is, oh my god. Team kill streak Cloud Jinx. The crowd goes wild. Whoa, that sure gets a shocker to Cloud Jinx as Dan City Excelsior goes onto it big time. This sure gets interesting by the second. Desi and Mike Orkino Choi. Oh my god. Yeesh. Oh my freaking god. Cloud Jinx eSports. Dan City Excelsior. It sure is contested. Now we hand off to Ringo Silvestar, in which there's a viewing party of the eSports match over at the Elitosat next door. Ringo Silvestar here at the Elitosat next door, as there is a viewing party of the eSports match, but not at the ballroom area but at the nightclub section on the other end. But we talk about this soon, but there's an event that is going to take place in the next 5 hours here at the Elitosat, and that is the new Elite Metric Quad Season and XenYear, as there is going to be a New Year style countdown and formal celebration here at the Elitosat in conjunction to the event being held outdoors. This is it'll be EMY372.8 ELE and XenYear 0932.
This in which I know the event to take place at 8 p.m. and thus is also the start of the car meet, as I am going to be hosting the car meet as Corey Zanders hosted yesterday's meet, as it's my turn as I am going to blast some rap music, as I also know how to DJ as my elder brother is an experienced DJ over at the Elitosat, but at the nightclub section, while there's a different event over at the ballroom area. So I have passion on cars and music. Also at the same time, eSports match G64 eSports at X8 eSports over at Digi Square, so I must blast some rap music to counter the gaming music. Also fireworks and the New Year music, hence the new Elite Metric Quad season and XenYear at time of car meet. My elder brother also works at a radio station in Elite City that plays rap music around the clock.
Savage, how are we going to play this out? Also nice car, rally-inspired sedan?
In one run, winner gets to host the car meet tonight at 8 p.m. Elite City tonight. It is a 2020 Flex Silverstar XStar, 6-speed dual-clutch auto, twin-turbo boxer 4 2.5-liter, manual shift mode. Other engine and transmission options are available, including a twin-charge 2.0-liter, and 6-speed manual, also a 48-volt mild hybrid gas-electric version, a hybrid version, a plug-in hybrid PHEV version, an electric version with 100, 150 and 200 kilowatt-hour battery, and a hydrogen fuel cell variant, also a bi-fuel gas/ethanol and CNG/eco gas version.
Wow! Anyhow, pay attention to the Christmas tree, the starting lights, as we must stage right away.
Anyhow, he was shouting and screaming so hard that he gets kicked out of Zen Speedway. Although I do not expect this, he gets asked to leave for the night and given a warning, as it's his first warning. As I was expecting him to be banned or have the cops called and Joshy facing arrest and some time being served in a big ass jail. However, he has since apologized for the remark. Now it's off to the car meet. I do note it's the eve of a new XenYear and Elite Metric Quad season of the XenYear 0932 and EMS 372.3 on the Elite, with a New Year balls and fireworks at start of car meet at the drive-in theater across the street at the Eletosat, in which there's a New Year inspired event at both ballroom and nightclub areas, and the eSports match X8 eSports and G64 eSports at Digi Square, with match start at start of car meet, in which I will blast the music by a car rigged to the speakers, as I will gonna be host. and show off what's used to be Joshy earlier in the hour, as I will drown out the sound of the fireworks and also gaming and New Year music as I may open up the car hood at exactly 8 p.m. Zhoi, Desi Newt, Mia, and Mark Zero, in which I call the Quad Zeros. Okay, got the song loaded onto the music player on my phone, as I may play it via car over Bluetooth, with the time set to play at exactly 8 bells while at the same time, its hood and trunk open.
Good idea, Savage. This is I am going to chat with the gamer, my younger sibling over at Digi Square for the eSports match, as he is spectating, while the other sibling does community service as per court order in past days.
I wonder what tune setup Savage have under the hood of this car. Possibly a supercharger, a nitrous system. Usage of the nitrous system is restricted in the streets of Elite City and on the highways. However, it is okay at private roads, and at Zen Speedway on certain tracks in which it do allow, including the drag strip.
While I wait for the car meet to begin, I have my pocket radio tuned to gamer radio, my pocket TV tuned to ELN24, and in-car infotainment tuned to ELSN concerning the EFL, as I also have passion in football. Touchdown. Elite City just scored a touchdown early in second quarter, 17-10 against Dance City Jinxers at Zen Dome. The Swifters take a day off. Anyhow, while we wait for the car meet to start, we have to count down to the new Elite Metric Quad season and XenYear, as my inquiries car infotainment are in TV mode tuned to ELN24 to check into the coverage of the new XenYear and EMQS. Also the eSports match, as I have my multi-radio tuned to Gamer Radio 100.7 on Tuner 4, RDK 3000 TriStar Time Speaking Radio Service on Tuner 3, EIST Time Radio Service on Tuner 2, Primary Tuner on two-way with Corey Zanders, Tuner 5 to Thunderscope. This in which the Lion and the Lioness of the Eletosat does the countdown in progress. Now outside of the Eletosat, there are revelers also lined up to usher in the new EMQS and XenYear, as we show you the live shot of the Skycam. The NYE balls has been raised, mastered by DELCA. From left to right, Deci, STD and tracks, in blue yellow, cyan yellow and yellow cyan. Those descend the final Dino Choi, Minute, and Deci Nude. Also the Rex ball on top of RDK 3000 TriStar Tower, in which partnered with DELCA for the event to descend in the final 100 seconds, in yellow-blue, with fireworks going off at the top of the hour at the conclusion of the countdown. Celebrations also expected in Webchester Field, Webchester, and also in Kanbordee City, but confined to the RDK 3000 TriStar Kanbordee Tower. We have close to 6 minutes to the new XenYear and EMQS as things get amped up over at the Eletosat. Anyhow, we also have another event to occur in 6 minutes, one being the car meet across the street from the Eletosat is Savage Zhoi, a brother of singer Brittany Zhoi, in which she released a new album yesterday in collab with KK Zanders, as he shows off his car at the car meet, in which turn the fellas at the Eletopian car community turn heads over such tune setup as he beat Joshy S in a drag race, which resulted in Joshy S Rage and Screams, in which resulted in a multi-car wreck at Oval Alpha during a race in which a famous race car driver, Hayes Dunlop, was killed, and Joshy S gets asked to leave for the evening and race cancelled, as Savage reportedly used the nitros. Another event to occur is that will gonna be an eSports match over at Digi Square next door, in which X8 compete with G64. This is round 1 of the ELG Game Jam eSports Mania Summer Siege 2020 Elite Year 1020 playoffs continues. Winner of X8 G64 match will take on Cloud Jinx in round 2, taking place 8 p.m. Elite City on September 15, 2020, in which in the afternoon match earlier today Cloud Jinx shut out Dance City Excelsior. We hand off to Raymond Blake at Game TV over at DG Square next door. First off, the brief profile check of X8 and G64 in one sentence or two, since we already provided a detailed through profile check of X8 and G64 earlier in the show. G64 is like the beast, they are energetic. Smart and can outsmart some other esports teams while get unexpectedly shut out by some others. X8 have a much better record than G64 as per statistics, but things sure got heated in the regular season for X8 and G64, as in the last 2 months in the regular season results are split with a 2-2 for the overall season record. Players to watch for: number 34, my younger brother, Captain Mike Blade, from G64 Esports. He is sure one tough cookie, and he's very fast and can be sneaky. He launches operatives with the teammates against the opponents. Well, with the teammate beside number 98 Rex Katzen Zion, in which is a younger brother of Team K Gaming's Ralph Katention, in which Ralph is rooting for his younger brother. Over the X8's side to watch for: number 77 Boris Sakar, born in Sharpeville in Elitopia's west side, moved to Elite City in 2005 or Elite Year 1005. Team captain. He sure is wild and sure out preform most other players, also can work with other teammates in X8. Also number 55 Donald Zandakazar, who's a niece of WRT News' Patrick Zandazakar, in which WRT News is an affiliate of ELN24 Zen Broadcast Media Corp. He was born in Webb Chesterfield, Webchester, and served in Webb Chesterfield Esports Club, in which he emigrated to Elitopia and reside in Elite City Metro in early 2019 or Elite Year 1019 when he joined X8. He have the equal skills as with Boris Sakar. This is Webb Chesterfield, and the live shot also joins with the countdown to the new Elite Metric Quad season in XenYear, as also with Kanbordee City, but only confined to the RDK Kanbordee Bureau, with Gonbor Splixkip no longer mastering the ball drop as RDK 3000 TriStar Kanbordee unit now at the control of the ball drop, as Kanbordee Mudkip no longer use the practice as operations take over to RDK Kanbordee. Divisional leader Rex X Cryptor with deputy divisional leader Corey E Cryptor, who stand beside him. They also master the fireworks, but is only confined to the RDK Kanbordee Bureau, as Gonbor Splixkip and the public were alerted of this in past days. Celebrations of this not expected in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, and across Alpha Continent, Silver City, Korhata Pia, and Beta Continent, and rest of Pokemon Nintendo Kinkip World Continent. This is the celebrations is due up in 3 minutes or 5 deci minutes, 15 Kanbordee Ion minutes, 1.5 solar minutes, and approaching 2 Dino Joy mark, as well as the X8 G64 esports match, in which X8 and G64 expected to make remarks. Those who will be spectating including Team K Gaming, JXEG, Elite City Shock, Blood Red Gaming, Red Matrix Gaming, Green Matrix Gaming, Digi Elite Esports, Reeker Defiant, Dynamite City Ultra, Beta City Digi Excel, RDK 3000 TriStar, who wish to be spectating the esports match, has since unexpectedly left at the last minute as they were called and paged to cover for the new Elite Metric Quad season and XenYear celebrations outside the RDK 3000 TriStar HQ building on Elite Street, Cryptor Street Junction, as we are close to 2 minutes to the new EMQS and XenYear. Also the esports match plus a special car meet over at the Drive-In Theater across the street of DG Square and the Elitosat, and we just told to hand off to Ringo Silvestar at the Elitosat next door. That was Raymond Blake over at DG Square, Ringo Silvestar at the Elitosat once again. Anyhow, the coverage of the match gameplay is on Game TV, EGMR TV parent company of ZVG, and also on premium channel Gamer TV and on Gamer Radio 100.7 FM. And live streaming on its website and app, plus on Home Assistance, and coverage sponsored by K's Icon Amp Game Fuel, Gamer Corner, Flex Autos, K-Tech Computing and Electronics Gaming Division, ZenYear Gaming, RockTech, and Tech Chat, and powered by Game TV. It's a first to 4 encounter Blitz Striker, and this is a competition match. Anyhow, here at the Elitosat, we are in a few final moments as Lion and Lioness amp it up the same level as with the level of DG Square. This concerning the new XenYear and Elite Metric Quad season. 2 deci newts left on the clock as the Rex and Deci balls has since been lowered, as it'll be joined by the STD as we have 60 seconds left on the clock as the Lioness Renee Sanders has got out the party horn as her sibling. Zen Sanders has gotten out his air horn as the esports gamers gear up to compete as the STD ball makes its descent. Anyhow, from all of ELN24 and all of ELN24 Tonight and the production crew, and all of Zen Broadcast Media Corp, and to our affiliates RDK 3000 TriStar CHQS RJ Star BWG2 and Zeno News 24 CJN News 24 Gonbornet Jinx Media KBN 24 Hours Rex News, and those carrying the Slimcast. A happy new XenYear of XY0932 and the splendid new Elite Metric Quad season, the MY372.8 Yelling. The track's ball has made its descent, and fireworks to go off inbound as I must shut up and embrace the final seconds. Kino choice, decimals, and mics. 17, 16, 15, EMY372.8 ELE and XenYear 0932. Yike! Happy new Elite Metric Quad Season and XenYear. Now I can't wait what's under the hood of Savage's car. I do suspect some nitrous system.
The fireworks sure are lovely, as with the music from Savage's car that is casting over the drive-in theater speakers at loud volume and his ultimate stereo system.
Yes! That is some kick-ass dubstep Euro beat that sure is amazing as he set it up just in time for the new fireworks for the new Elite Metric Quad Season and XenYear. Now I can't wait to see under the hood of Savage's car.
Sorry for the delay. Received a text message from my sister Brittany's phone. She's doing a concert very soon with XenYear. Now it's time for me to unravel the ultimate jeans as I am opening the hood and try. Here we go in 1, 2, 3.
Guess when I get to you, time will tell.
Savage, that is some kick-ass tune setup. Even I noted the nitrous system as you have the tanks mounted in the trunk.
Yes, that sure can out-preform the others' cars in the car meet.
Yes, the nitrous system is red hot. However, usage of it is restricted in Elite City and other cities in Elitopia, and in the highways and freeways including Motorway 75, on the roads and streets, with exception of private-owned roads. You can get your license suspended on the spot and face up to a 20,000 LEO fine. Maybe even weeks in jail and vehicle impounded. However, at Xen Speedway, it is only allowed in most rally tracks, Togue Drift area, all drag tracks and in one circuit track, Circuit Beta. Vehicles must undergo inspection checks to ensure that the nitrous system is only allowed in mentioned tracks.
Yes, XenYear, I understand, as I worry if I can get pulled over by the cops and face arrest.
Corey, let's head to Digi Square to spectate the X8 G64 eSports match. G64 lead 1-0 in counter blitz striker in round 2, 1st to 4. On it, Mark Zaniels.
Who is playing that ELP-EBAS TEST music? I can hear the music coming from RDK 2000 TriStar HQ.
That was me, from the car playing over the loudspeakers at the drive-in theater at elevated volume. Who are you?
I am Victor from RDK 2000 TriStar. Who are, and you?
Savage Zhoi, host of the car meet. Do you know the singer Brittany's Zhoi? She is my sister. She's in a concert at downtown with the new EMQS and XenYear next to Elite Tower with XenYear.
Yes! Anyhow, that is some decent music.
Anyhow, I am Chubby H Crypto and this is RDK Jolt, RDK Rage, and RDK Yoshi. This in a macro car beside Ryan M Crypto.
Hello Savage.
Howdy. Nice car.
That is some kick-ass car.
Thank you. Now you'll be amazed on what's under the hood and trunk.
It is an electric car, or a fuel cell car, or a PHEV gas electric plug-in hybrid.
It is neither of those. Victor, why we made a sudden detour to Digi Square at the last minute while we were heading to Zen Speedway for a drag race best of 9 between me and you at a 1600 meter, Quadkina Nitro, mile-long track?
In case you have not heard just recently, Joshy S is now part of Team K Gaming, an esports team like Elite City Shock, Blood Red Gaming and G64 Esports, in which in last night's match in which we attend the car meet, G64 defeated X8 4-3 in a close match yet in days.
Wait a minute. Is that Josh getting involved in esports?
Yes. Anyhow, this is the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 Playoffs first round, onto the second half of the playoffs.
It is just about time.
2 minutes left.
Smith Raystar, good work on the timing for the boards. Good thing for the new air horn. The other one just ran out of air during the last match over 90 minutes ago.
Lucky you, and you just have it at hand. Grab it out now. We are down to the final minute.
Okay, will do. Air horn at it's ready. Armed, locked and loaded.
You didn't tell me the time of the match start. I checked my watch, 2:59 p.m. Match start in less than a minute of 3 bells. Anyhow, who is the opponent?
Blaster Gaming Esports, winner of this match to take on the winner of Dodge City Raptor Fire vs Zen Gaming, in which the DGR vs ZG is tonight at 8 bells. This when the winner of the matches in subject go in round 2 around this time next Wednesday the 16th, this in which we have to mark that on our agendas, as I must put it on my smartphone and you should do too.
Okay, I must gonna put that on my Integular Ilitlander. September 10th is IOTA 10th?
Yes, on ESC, ELN24 on EDC, Elite Year 1020 Elite Day 253, 3625, 330, Mike Bravo 3s at Thread 0er, 7558M, 372 800E, XenYear 952 month 0 day 0 cycle 107 day 68.
And 3 o'clock p.m. is?
In which is the current time now as the Team K Gaming vs Team Blaster Esports match gets underway. 79.1 EMT, 1900 TRX, 5066 MLT, 09500 EZT, in which is also midnight KBT, Kanbordee hour 0 kilo Kanbordee time, Zhoi 0 Kanbordee metric time. This in which your pen is at cycle grand 0, move down to cycle grand 6.
Noted, IOTA 16 and Theta 4. Elite Day 259 of EY 1020. Nova Bravo 2s at 96er, 7564 and 372 806, Z100 and 804. Midnight KVT Chestnut 17 KP 15 Minor Day, Wednesday September 16th, 2020 at 3 bells in the afternoon, 79.1 E, 1900 T 5066 M and Mark 95 on Elite Zen time. This in which I have the event marked down and will set a reminder alarm on my watch soon. However, what video game is Teams K Gaming and Blaster competing into in an esports match?
Counter Blitz Striker, first to 4, 24-minute rounds and 6-minute breaks, in which thus go as this: even number rounds at half past, odd number rounds at the top of the hour until an esports team clinches 4 match points first. I and Joshy play the video game on my free time, with my younger brother RexStar Raystar, who is beside me, in which Joshy uses this as practice for 8 hours a day 5 days a week, Mondays to Fridays, with 1 hour break at halftime for lunch.
Yes, Victor. Also Battle Blitz Warts, Speed Blitz 2020 and Space Battle 3000. I also clock in 40 hours a week or so on gaming, but I make that 42 hours as all, 6 hours, 25 choice, 600 deci newts, 1600 MIAs, 30 marks on gaming per grand. In the afternoon and evening, 3 hours in morning, 3 hours in the evening, with afternoon doing free time, for example spectating an esports match. Joshy S must be doing good, in which this sure helps Team K Gaming making a swift lead, aided by Mark Zaniels, and Stefan Zanders plus Ralph Katzenzian while I chat with my gaming friends on my phone. They are also spectating the esports match but at a viewing party at my cousin's home.
This in which is my cousin Jarrod Raystar, as he is also home as I am going to telephone him. Oh wait, he is working at the Eldos at next door and does not need to be disturbed. I knew it, he is on break as I am telephoning him now.
Jarrod Raystar, do not forget to check with the fellas over at the nightclub section of the Team K Gaming vs Team Blaster esports match viewing party.
Okay, Renee Sanders. I will check into. Hold on, I got an incoming call. Hold on. Hello. Elite City Elatosat Ballroom Nightclub, Jarrod Raystar, Lion of the ELP-EBAS, what is up?
RexStar Gaming friends, how are they? Hope they don't get too wild with the TKG versus TBL eSports match.
They are at the ELP-EBAS nightclub section, at a viewing party.
What? Viewing party next door from Digi Square, at the nightclub section?
Yes.
Are there an eSports viewing party at the ballroom section too?
No, we do not permit viewing parties for esports at the ballroom section.
Alright.
Now I just logged on, and how the computer we just got, in the past week or two. This was brought for 95,000 KanBor coins. This a gaming computer. Also the gaming setup like it costs 200 to 400,000 KanBor coins altogether. At a computer shop in Kanbordee City and noted the gaming computers and stuff. As a gamer you should know, Joshy S Kanders from Blood Red Gaming has won 1 million ELP-EBAS, about 73 to 75 million KanBor coins as he donate 25% of the winnings to us and another 25% to RDK 3000 TriStar Kanbordee unit. This as he won a weekly lottery. Now we've been playing video games in the past days, as we played Counter Blitz Striker, in which it got featured in esports matches in the ELP-EBAS tournament in recent weeks, among Battle Blitz Wars, Speed Blitz 2020 and Space Battle 3000. It not only runs on KOS including KOS 12.1, but also KanBorOS including KanBorOS 6.
Okay, while I tune the television to ELN24 International Kanbordee. Blood Red Gaming to take on RexStar Gaming to occur at midnight KBT in like not even 2 Kanbordean hours, almost 15 minutes or 7.5 solar minutes.
This is I'll get the gaming jerseys and gear.
In the meantime I will chat with the fellas on KanBor chat as the app has opened and I just signed in as splixgun_Kanbordee hashtag 7840. And I am going into the chat room in particular.
Wow, that was quite some KanBorAlert endorsement indeed. Gonna engage in the conversation for a little bit.
Now, I do note some Kanbordee EIN users, especially those from a user who is a Splixun type, named Splix, gone from Kanbordee City over at Kanbor Splix Kip Productions headquarters in Kanbordee City as it's 2347 KBT, as I must engage with the fellows along with my friends and the Elitopian users, especially in Elite City Metro, a few from Reeker, and one from Sharkville. Haha, this is my friend is on a day trip from Kanbordee City, as he texted me the channels concerning the eSports match Blood Red Gaming and RexStar Gaming on the TV in Kanbordee City, as I checked the websites and confirm it's on mentioned channels. Game on. Now Splix can, that's a nice fan jersey of us. How did you get it?
Gamer Corner, the shop from Elitopia has now expanded with the store recently opened in Kanbordee City, Kanbor Metro, Kanbordee Republic.
Sweet. Gaming jersey fan replicas costs like 19 Elios 95 Elio cents here in Elitopia, with stores in Elite City, Reeker, Dant City, Sharkville and several others. How much does it cost in Kanbordee City?
1,400 Kanbor coins, about 18 Elitopian Elias, 90 Elio cents, rounded to the nearest 10 Elio cents.
Okay. While me and my teammates prepare for the esports match as us at Blood Red Gaming to take on the opponent, RexStar Gaming, as match start at midnight KBT, 3 PM here in Elite City, in which the video game to compete, Counter Blitz Striker. Do you play the video game?
Definitely yes, over computer and on console with the rest of Gun 6, while Kanbor Mush Tom, who is in another room, play a mobile version on it, while the rest of Gun 6 is in the same room with him with two televisions, one tuned to ELN24 International Kanbordee, another tuned to Kanbor Net 3.
How well do you play the video game?
Very well, as we at Kanbor Splix Kip Productions host an Impro to eSports tournament with the Gun 6 and the Gun 6 compete and Counter Blitz Striker. In the end, I won this in a 3v3 player match with 36 rounds. Over 6 days, 6 rounds per day, 3 rounds maximum.
That is some kick-ass fun.
Wait a minute, did you say the word ass?
Whoops, I do apologize, I didn't mean to offend.
It is okay.
Kanbordee Mudkip, why you on your laptop? Checking email? Doing important tasks?
No. Not that. I checked into the Can 6 and I am alarmed that they are wearing gaming jerseys and gear from a store Gamer Corner in which recently opened in past 2 to 3 days, as it expanded from Elitopia to now in Kanbordee City, also one in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia. They must be wearing some eSports fan jerseys of Blood Red Gaming. Also note the gaming computer and gaming laptops the Can 6 obtained. TVs are tuned to Kanbor Net 3 and ELN24 International Kanbordee.
that computers sure are quite expensive. About 70 to 90,000 KanBor coins, up to 100,000 KanBor coins. How did they obtain the money?
Checking into financial transaction details from a bank, from a donation from an eSports gamer of Blood Red Gaming, Jarrod Kanders from Elite City Metro, in which he was born and raised here in Kanbordee City before emigrated to Elitopia. He sent the Kan 6 250,000 Elios, close to 19 million KanBor coins, as he won a weekly lottery with the jackpot of 1 million Elios, about 75 million KanBor coins. Another 19 million KanBor coins go toward RDK 3000 TriStar Kanbordee unit, and the rest is per the gamer's discretion. They have 10 million KanBor coins left, as they gave us 5 million KanBor coins as a donation. They also brought gamer fan gear for Blood Red Gaming for us, but we better hold off on wearing that until at a later time. This as I check the bracket on the Elitopian tournament, ELG Game Jam eSports Mania Chespin Siege KP15 as the match. Blood Red Gaming takes on RexStar Gaming, first to 4, Counter Blitz Striker coming up at midnight KBT tonight. We only wear that once the team goes into quarterfinals and during the quarterfinals. Onward. I would be surprised to see Blood Red Gaming advance to grand finals.
Me too.
Anyhow, I'm going to stream the ELN24 feed, the one on the international Kanbordean feed, while I have the televisions tuned to KanBorAlert 1 and 3, one for the eSports match in subject on KanBorAlert 3 and Kanbordee News Midnight Edition on KanBorAlert 1.
This is the Kanbordee EIN fan. Splix Gone from Gonbor Splixkip Productions headquarters along with Kanbor Marsh Tom has shared a fan image of its viewing party being held at the Kanbor Splixkip Productions headquarters along Sapphire 5 Road in Kanbordee City.
Hey, we are on television on ELN24 International Kanbordee.
Yes, Nemo Kanba. It's for some reason. Gonbor Marsh Tom has used geotagging on his phone when sending in the pic for this, in which uses the exact location of this establishment in Kanbordee City, in which the reporter has since redacted some critical information. Gonbor Marsh Tom, please watch how you send out the information. Otherwise we would have Blood Red Gaming fans going toward Gonbor Splixkip Productions HQ and Gonbor Telemedia next door.
I do apologize on this. I am turning geotagging off now and only use the city name, Kanbordee City.
Thank you.
This in which Kanbordee Mudkip would not be pleased if the local fans of BRG goes toward the HQ into to ring in Kanbor Splixkip security if this occurs.
With Elite City Shock. However, Blood Red Gaming embedded with Team Star Alpha and Team Vimeo led the charge to defeat the opponents Team Romeo and Team Star Beta. Players to watch for: number 86 Jarrod Kanders, gamer tag Blood Red ESP86 hashtag 8686. He sure has done a decent job leading the charge for Blood Red Gaming, as team captain. He launches elite operations in the gameplay and strikes down the opponent hard. This is sure a huge fame on the eSports gamer for Kanbordee EINs, especially the fellows in Kanbordee City, as he was born and raised in Kanbordee City and served for Kanbordee City Shock until January 2020. Alpha Elite Year 1020, Mudkip KenYear 15, in which he emigrated to Elitopia and resided in Elite City Metro. His cousin reside from Kanbordee City, Brian Kanders, who is also an eSports gamer for the Kanbordee EIN Gaming Esports League for Kanbordee City Shock. For Kanbordee EIN viewers, on the ELN24 International Kanbordee, match gameplay coverage is on KanBorAlert 3 and Game TV International Kanbordee. Hey fans tuning from Kanbordee City, hi, Jarrod Kanders would give a shout out to the fans tuning in. Game on. That was a brief remark from him. Moving on. Over to the opponent, RexStar Gaming, number 30C. Let me say that in brief. The only significant wins in a 4-0 match score results was 4 instances in late July and 4 instances in August when they shut out Jinx Esports Gaming 4 times, Easymoto Esports, Fuel Blitz Gaming, Dodge City Raptor Fire and Cloud Jinx. In contrast, they got shut out hard by Elite City Shock, Team K Gaming, Recur Defiant, Code 3 Esports, Sharkville Mayhem, and Beta City Digi Excel, in most cases twice, and in some instances 3 times and in a few instances, 4 times. Last meet with BRG and RXS result in a 4-1 match score in favor in Blood Red Gaming in Battle Blitz Hordes. Can RexStar Gaming get shut out by Blood Red Gaming in Counter Blitz Striker? Player to watch, Captain Scott Joshy, number 12. Those who will be spectating also coaching if needed: Jinx eSports Gaming, Team K Gaming, Elite City Shock, Dynamite City Ultra, Reeker Defiant, along with RDK 3000 TriStar, Head Leader Ryan M. Cryptor, Deputy Leader Milos Z. Cryptor, and notable personnel, Dennis D. Cryptor and his sister, Danielle D. Cryptor, in which they are older siblings of Elite City Shock's Mickey Daniels, also GP Cryptor, Bogey M. Cryptor, Zen S. Cryptor, Splix RDK, Pika Poke RDK, RDK Raj, RDK Jolt, RDK Yoshi, and Chubby H. Cryptor in the Panda, Splix RDK, Pika Poke, RDK Raj, and RDK Yoshi along with Milos Z. Cryptor are reportedly in communications with RDK 3000 TriStar Kanbordee Unit and KanBor Splix Kip Productions HQ in Kanbordee City, especially the Kin 6, in which they reportedly have a plan. If Blood Red Gaming heads to the grand finals, the Kin 6 will be given a surprise, but details are strictly confidential as of now, as we cannot say that on the air as per request by RDK head leader Ryan M. Cryptor and RDK Kanbordee Unit RexX Cryptor in a statement earlier this afternoon, as it is top secret to RDK 3000 TriStar and will be unraveled once BRG makes it to the grand finals and via statement on the day of the grand finals. This is a first to 4 encounter Blitz Striker with 20. Hello, Alex R. Cryptor here, RDK 3000 TriStar video commentator. Anyhow, since the subject Raymond Blake just said, regarding a surprise to the Kin 6. However, I have given authorization from Ryan M. Cryptor to say you this only to the RDK 3000 TriStar viewers like you. This in which Blood Red Gaming advanced to the grand finals, the Kin 6 gets surprised with a trip to Elite City Metro to spectate the grand finals. This is Kanbordee Mudcup, and Kanaburian Mudcup has also not yet heard of this. This is the subject of RDK 3000 TriStar video 2020.16b regarding part 2 of the series. Anyhow, the video topic for RDK 3000 TriStar video 2020.16b will carry over from RDK 3000 TriStar video 2020.16a regarding part 1 of the series. Anyhow, we will throw in something at the end in which we will discuss coming up. Anyhow, that is all. From RDK 3000 TriStar, I am Alex R. Cryptor, signing off. Enjoy the rest of the video. #RGVSRXS. So join the conversation. Let's listen into the hosts and gamers as we count down.
1 to channel left. Is that sad? Make your mark.
You ready, BRP?
Yes. Shout out to Kin 6 who are watching from Kanbordee City. Go Blood Red.
And RexStar Gaming?
Yes, RexStar is ready to take on Blood Red Gaming. Slowly count down the RDK.
Count down the pages. Or get ready to count decimal teachers, then 20 decimal rates and singles in image while I count down
This is RDK 3000 TriStar Today. I am Z Cryptor and this is Christina A. Cryptor from Studio X8 Alpha headlines right now.
Game on. Blood Red Gaming takes on RexStar Gaming in an eSports match at Digi Square in Elite City Metro taking place right now. First to 4, counter Blitz Striker. This is in the evening match tonight at 2000 RDK, in which Starville Gladiators take on Hex Gaming. We go live to Digi Square with Danielle D. Cryptor and ZS Cryptor in a moment.
In other news, magnitude 3.8 quake struck near Hex Mountains in central Portotopia. Intensity of 4 light that resulted in avalanches that turned out deadly. 12 killed and roads closed due to this. Elitopia versus Xenopolian hockey match taking place right now at Rex Arena in Elite City Metro, with second event tomorrow evening in Xenopolis City. We go live to Rex Arena later on in the show. Esports and Gaming. This in the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Chess and Siege 2020 Elite Year 1020 KanYear 15 Playoffs Round 1 as Blood Red Gaming takes on RexStar Gaming in the first of 4, counter Blitz Striker. This as viewing parties get held across every venue in Kanbordee City, also some in Elite City Metro, and one in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia.
This is the event takes place as always at Digi Square, just behind our HQ at Studio X8 being the nearest, as we are joined with Danielle D. Cryptor and ZS Cryptor over at Digi Square. ZS. Danielle D, what's going on in the match in the initial moments?
Yes, this however goes with a twist. Blood Red Gaming has some numerous Kanbordee endorsements, however also endorsement from Gachazon Natalia Paulson from Gaki and Life, in which Blood Red Gaming has rejected the endorsement in response of incident back on February 25, 2020 outside of KDE 0224, as good chains are banned from endorsing an esports teams. However, it sure is a rampage bonanza for Blood Red Gaming.
Yes, Danielle, this is RexStar Gaming couldn't keep up, however just now they are making some advancement just barely, and briefly at certain times, however those go here and there at times.